Hi guys, so welcome. Today I want us to talk about something that is really emerging, and maybe we are not able to say this, but as people and as youths we have to talk about this. So let me ask you guys, have you known that in Africa, which foreign country is really doing business with African countries a lot? I think, from my opinion, countries from the East have fully come to Africa to do business. And this should be an opportunity for us and most of the people. And you know why I'm talking about this is because people have turned to foreign language acquisition. You know, most people have started learning foreign languages. We have two major opportunities that are accompanied with this, but people have found their own ways on how to go about it. You know why? We don't have money. Of course, we don't have food. So we need to look for our own ways to look for money and create value for ourselves. You know, not all companies are going to employ you as engineers, as managers, as say chemists, pharmacists. Not all companies are able to do this. So we need to have something new, something extra. Especially the youths, this is very fast to acquire. So people have turned to the East. And why? To the East, Chinese people have become the major source of trade in the world. And they are doing trading all over, including Africa. So people have known that they can earn money from this. Apart from that, we also have other avenues like teaching Chinese, learning Chinese and becoming a translator, a relationship manager. You can do anything with Chinese language. So I want to ask you guys, do you think that this really is an opportunity? Something emerging and it's very interesting is that most youths have found this a very lucrative opportunity and they're taking it fully and embracing it. I think that's a good thing. People have to see an opportunity before others see it and use it in the right way. That's how we create value, of course. That is how wealth comes to our lives. I know most of you don't understand that, but wealth is a game of mind. The little you get, and you know where to place it to get another little, and use the other little to place it somewhere else to get another little. That is how people create wealth. And I think this is a very huge opportunity that people must embrace and use it the right way. Currently, we have Chinese language teachers, both internal and foreign. We have interpretation jobs. We have relationship. We have tour guides. We have translators and interpreters. All this, it is coming with the language Chinese. And most countries have started covering Chinese in their curriculums. And you know what? The more you can speak, the better, because other countries, people don't know how to speak Chinese. So it means if you are able to speak it, then you can take that chance to another country and teach there. Of course, they won't refuse if you created a good rapport with that country. So it is a very nice source of employment. Something else we are not able to talk about, and we want to embrace it, but we also have to be very careful because something called an AI. Others are against the AI, others are really suggesting that AI should be there. In matters of translation, in matters of job environment, AI is meant to advance the amount of quality, but it's also meant to advance quantity production so that we reduce the sluggishness in people. So AI is faster and it will also do something best on the programming. Quality will be delivered. But don't you think this is going to spoil other people's employment? What do you think about that? AI, talking about AI, we need to talk about that issue. Anyways, for my imagination, I think AI is a good thing to be with us because even in translation, AI alone cannot be able to do all that work. Do you know why? Sometimes people are cultured in a way that a direct mouth, face-to-face exchange is qualitative than AI translation. Do you know why? Sometimes AI is going to use a machine language, but a person is going to use a language they have acquired from the ground. Basically, I'm just saying an individual will be able to acquire an accent from the person they are talking with, or rather, they have come across. An AI will only acquire the accent of the person that has interacted with it. If I'm not wrong, that is how it works, or rather, the person that has taught it the intelligence. So AI will adapt slower than the people, the person that is going to be one-on-one with the culture. Another thing, a person is able to acquire the cultures in different ways, but AI will not be able, because not everyone knows how to use a phone or a laptop. So an individual is better. So people will still prefer people for translation and interpretation jobs than AI. But AI is there to help us. It's okay. Even me, if I'm not able to translate my language, I will turn to AI for some vocabularies here and there, and then fix my sentences, and then there we go. I've earned myself something. So AI is there to make our work easier, but it's not gonna take it away. That's one thing for sure. So guys, let's not be worried about this thing. Although we need to be careful. We need to tread carefully, because most employers want cheap labor, not expensive. So they will turn to AI for that, but they can't deliver quality. That's the secret. Quality. So an individual can create quality and quantity, but an AI will do quantity based on programming. We're still on the upper side, but maybe time to come this could change. So guys, we need to also to tread carefully and then advance our skills, so that we don't let AI overdo our imagination and thoughts. Another thing, so based on this, guys, do you think there is an opportunity? I think the opportunities are green, and we need to embrace everyone. Let's not create enmity, but create competition, healthy competition, of course, in the market, and wealth will be created. Creating wealth is just realizing where to tap, get that value, tap somewhere else, put that value and tap somewhere else, retrieve your wealth, and then you get your money. You become wealthier. It's a game of mind, I think so. What do you think? Let's talk about that. And don't forget, translation is a very interesting job, guys. Let's learn how to do foreign languages and interact with more cultures. See you next video.